As you play Genshin Impact more and more, you're bound to run out of Mora sooner or later, especially at AR 40 and above. Chances are you're watching this video because you need more Mora, but you're tired of using all your resin in order to do so. This guide will show you all the best ways in Genshin Impact to farm Mora quickly without resin. Firstly, you know those sigils that you get from exploring Teyvat? Other than getting some one-time rewards from the souvenir shops, you can continuously trade them in for a ton of Mora. As you can see, the 120 time purchase got me 192k Mora. And I got 72k with only 90 sigils, which I got easily from exploring in Azuma. I know this may be the most obvious method of farming Mora, but it brings us to the next method of chest farming. Each chest gives you a minimum of 3k Mora because of the base Mora, the Mora made from selling the sigils you got from it, and if you killed monsters to open the chest you got, a bunch from that too. You can find many chests using the gadget you get from increasing your reputation in Leeway and Mondstadt, or by using an interactive map. I guarantee after you spend some time chest farming, you won't be broke anymore. Another really quick method you could use is expeditions. Never bother with doing them for ore or herbs. Spend as many expeditions as you can on getting more. Inazuma actually helped a little bit with this, because with new regions comes new expeditions, and so that's another 10k per 20 hours. The next resin-free way to quickly get more is to effectively save it. There are many shops throughout Teyvat, and they all offer items you may need. However, you can save quite a lot in total by just collecting those items, such as flowers, instead of buying them. As you can see in the shop, for example, it might not seem expensive, but I could easily teleport and collect these items for free. This comes back to the interactive map as well, as it will make it easier for you to just collect items yourself rather than buying them. As you can see, I saved way more than 5,000 Mora just from going and getting the resources myself. You can also save a lot of Mora by making sure you focus on only your few main characters to build. This chart shows how much it costs just for the experience to level up your characters to all the ascensions. An average character takes about 1,930,000 Mora just to get to level 80. Talents cost quite a lot of Mora per character as well. Pause this video and take a look at this chart that shows the cost of different starred weapons. Overall, characters are a huge drain of your Mora, and you should only focus on characters that you know you really need. Also, let me quickly show you how much Mora you can get from the Abyssal Moonspire, which is floors 9 through 12, which is quite a lot, and on top of that, the spire refreshes. These have all been repeatable methods to getting Mora, but for some non-repeatable methods, there are several of them. I talked about the spiral abyss just before, and I was talking about floors 9 to 12, the Abyssal Moonspire, which refreshes on the 1st and 16th days of each month. Here are the rewards you get from the Abyss Corridor, which do not refresh. If you haven't already, definitely go to the Spiral Abyss and do as much of it as you can, as it will get you a lot of Mora, and not to mention Primo Gems. Other unrepeatable ways to get the most Mora includes a few ways. First, looking at your Adventurer's Handbook chapter investigations. A bunch of the tasks will get you 5 to 40k Mora each. You can also look at the Adventurer's Handbook in order to boss farm regular enemies. You drop 40 to 600 Mora each, which isn't very efficient. Another way is to make sure you've done all the quests you can. Archon quest gets you a lot, as well as story quests and other quests you find throughout the map as you explore Teyvat. Especially with the release of Inazuma, there's a plenty amount of those. The last resin-free method to getting a lot of Mora is definitely to do events. Do events as much as you can because they give you a ton of rewards, which does not exclude Mora. As you can see, just from this one event, there's more Mora than I know what to do with. Wyrmlands are definitely one of the most efficient ways to get Mora. However, be careful because it takes 20 resin to get 60k. It is also definitely wise to not do the ley lines until endgame when you really need to do so. Another way to get a lot of Mora is to do domains. Even though this uses a lot of resin, it's a win-win situation because domains give you a ton of other valuable rewards as well. This also doesn't waste your time because chances are you're going to be doing domains anyway, because you need artifacts and weapon enhancement materials, for example. Overall, Mora is something you need for every single upgrade in the game and more, and every player will eventually run out of it. Farming for it can be a pain, but the reward will definitely be worth it. If you enjoyed this guide, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching.